and that you're enjoying the winter edit series. I'm so excited to be doing something like this. It's the first of this kind of series where I'm doing 5 videos in 1 week, so a video every single day from Monday to Friday, and I'm really excited about it. I feel like I'm just really excited about the series in general, A, because I love winter, and B, because I'm stretching myself and I'm putting out quite a lot of videos in one go, and I hope that you guys have been enjoying them. And you would have seen my previous makeup tutorial, which got a little bit different. I ended up going a bit darker on the eyes than I intended, but today I'm going to be showing you the look that I was supposed to do in that video, which is darker lip options and then lighter on the eyes, and that's mostly what I would do for winter, just because there's not as much effort, and you're going to be hearing a lot of building noises in the background, and we're all just going to have to deal with it. Just thought I'd show you a few winter lip options that I'm really enjoying, and there are obviously a lot of other options. There are some drugstore options which I don't have. I don't think I have any dark lipsticks from like Clicks or Discount from the drugstore, so I would love to show you that, but look out, there's going to be another weekly series where I'm going to be doing drugstore stuff, so that is coming up in the next little bit, so you can look forward to that. I'm using the Smashbox Photofinish Foundation Primer. I've used this quite a bit. If I sound a bit croaky, my voice sounds different and there's a little bit of sniffing, sorry. I am currently still sick. I am recovering, but it is taking longer than I hoped for. So you guys get the joy of hearing this voice. So, sorry. I'm going to be speaking about this a little bit more in the drugstore series, but I'm using the Revlon ColourStay makeup, and I have this in the shade Sand Beige. So I just pop this on my skin with my finger. I'm just going to use this to blend this foundation into my skin. It is pretty full coverage, like you can build up to full coverage, but I like to keep it kind of light medium, which is why I'm using the sponge, because it does just keep it very light. It can get quite heavy. I'll speak about it in my drugstore week, so make sure that you're subscribed so that you can see that. I'm just punting my channel, just pushing all the subscriptions. Just gonna put a little bit more in the areas that I want a little bit more coverage. I never want to cover up my freckles, but I do want to kind of just conceal this redness a little bit on my cheeks. And I'm just gonna use my LeChelle Pro Conceal in the shade Creamy Beige to cover up the spots that I just spoke about that are annoying me. And then I'm also going to use the LeChelle Pro Conceal in the shade Natural just to conceal underneath my eyes, because actually my bags are not that bad today, but they have been recently. I've been up watching 13 Reasons Why. Anyone else? Put your hand up in the comments, let me know what you thought of it. I finished it this morning actually. Stayed up till 2 AM last night as well to make sure that I could finish it, because I'm pretty much obsessed with it. And I'm using the Smashbox contour stick. Love this so much. I'm going to be doing a full review on these sticks. I'll do a review video, and it should be coming up soon actually. This is the kind of contouring that I don't mind, because it's just not as heavy and there's no like hectic stripe across my face, where I did a little bit of cinching in, and I definitely missed a spot. I just really like them. It does very natural contouring, just more normal for day to day. A little bit of nose contouring. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then a little bit of the highlighter stick down, not very straight, down the bridge of my nose, and then also my Cupid's bow. I'm looking for a good translucent powder, but if you have any great translucent powder options for me, let me know and I'll give them a go. Although I am trying to, I say this to almost everyone, like all my friends know this, like I'm trying to live within my means, so not going shopping all the time, not buying every single makeup product that I look at and I feel like, oh, I want that or I need that. I don't really need that. So I actually want to make a video about living within your means and just kind of living with what you have. I will chat about that a little bit more in that video if you want to see it. And then also, if you want to see my updated brow routine, I'm using the products that I'm using today, and it's just a little bit more detailed, so you know how I fill in my brows. I will link that up over here, and then also I'll link in the description box that you guys can go and take a look at it. So I've just resigned myself to not enjoying my brows today. For eyeshadow, very simple. I'm just going to use 1 or 2 shades, max 2 shades, and I'm using the Smashbox 24-hour Photofinish eyeshadow primer. So just to apply some eyeshadow just above my crease, I'm going to be using this little dome shaped brush from Switch Beauty, and I'm going to be picking up Bold from the Tarte palette. I love this. And then Bold is at the bottom over there. It's the most neutral shade, and I freaking love it. You can see that I'm just placing that just above my crease. It's literally right underneath my brow bone. And I'm not going too far down. You can see there's a gap over there. And then what I do is I just take the brush, fill in that area, and trace down to my lower lash line with that same shade. I'm actually just gonna do this shade and then one other on the lid. That doesn't even seem like an eyeshadow shade. It just kind of blends everything together and looks like my eyelid, basically. Cool. And then taking this fluffy brush, again from the Switch Beauty eyeshadow palette, or not palette, eyeshadow brush range, and just blending out the edges. So I either do circular motions like that or windshield wiper motions. And then what I do is I take the shade Chic, which is kind of like a peachy pink. It's basically just the shade of my eyelids, and I just pop that onto my mobile lid just to kind of blend everything out and set the lid primer as well. No surprise here, I'm using my Catrice Cosmetics Glam and Dull Volume Mascara. It's waterproof, I love it. I really did try to use another mascara recently and I didn't love it, which is annoying. And it kind of made me just want to use this one over and over again. But I know that you guys must be annoyed about seeing this mascara again. So what I do is when I'm putting it on, I wiggle this into the base of my lashes, which ends up tight lining my eye as well. So it kind of lines my eye and does my lashes. Pick up this little Tarte palette, which I love so much, and I haven't been using much recently. Loved it and used it constantly when I got it, but I just haven't been using it a lot recently, and I still am obsessed with it. Mixing Icon, that one over there, with Concept, because Concept has a little bit of glitter in it, which I'm not a fan of. And then just lightly dusting that onto the apples of my cheeks. For highlighter, I'm stuck on this. Sorry, I've used this in almost every video, but this is the Smashbox LA Lights Blendable Lip and Cheek Color, and this is in the shade Hollywood and Highlight. I love this stuff so freaking much. Then I'm going to use a little bit of MAC Soft and Gentle, which has a cult following. You guys know this product already. I don't speak about it that often, but I do love it and I use it on all my clients. It's just beautiful. There we go. And Cupid's bow. Cool. I like that. So for lip options, I'm going to go for the first one, which is a little bit more hydrating. It's nice for every day. It has quite a bit of pigment, which I wasn't expecting initially, but I really like it, especially for winter. You can do a little bit more pop of color, light on the eyes. And this is the Clinique Kryolan Chubby Stick in the shade Red Violet. I did an entire video swatching these Clinique Kryolan Chubby Sticks. If you want to see that, I'll link it up below and also in the description box, so you can go and take a look at that. But basically, this is more of like a plummy undertone. You'll see, but it's really good. It's hydrating. It's got that kind of glossy look, which is a big thing right now. So this is the first lip option. I really like this. It's a lot more like purpley. I think it's actually more out there than the next two shades. But if you are wanting something a little bit more hydrating and moisturizing throughout the day, something that's a little bit easier to apply, then this is a good option. I really like these. I think they're great. They're easy to pop in your bag. But I really like this for a nice kind of maybe winter day look. The next two are probably more of like an evening thing, but I would wear them during the day, to be honest. I was trying to wait for the noise to end, but it seems like they're really going for it. So next up is this MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade High Drama. I created an entire video around this specific liquid lipstick last year, the year before maybe, no, last year winter I think, and you guys seem to really like it. This is a new one that I got from MAC recently. This is more of a it looks very purpley when you pull it out of the tube, and also in the tube it looks like a very kind of violety purple, like a very purple, but when you put it on your lips, it actually is a little bit more dark maroon. It could be, it's like on the side of like black, like very dark maroon, but I really like it. So I'm gonna pop this on, show you guys, and then we'll go through the last one. And see what I mean? It kind of comes out a little bit like maroony black, but that is perfect for me. I like really dark lips. I know that not all of you are super into like this kind of very vampy dark lip vibe, but I really like it. I am super into this. This is actually very similar to the look that I did when I reviewed this actual liquid lipstick. So if you want to see that, I'll link it up here. Maybe a little bit cringy because I don't know, I tried to watch some of my older videos the other day and I was like, oh, that's not great. I like this. Like I said, it applies a little bit patchy, so some parts are darker and then some are lighter. We've gone over them, but with the second coat it's perfectly fine. One thing that I did find about this is that it does flake off, like you can actually start feeling it, like there's little flakes that come out and you have to kind of like pick at your lips, and then it gets that weird like vibe where it's lighter on the inner parts of your lips, which is just not wonderful. But for the time that it does look amazing like this, very happy. Love this shade. I like how vampy and dark and wintry it is. This is probably the darkest of them all. The last option I'm going to show you for today is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in the shade Misconduct. This is the one that I was actually wearing in that video that you guys requested, this look. So this is a more maroony shade. It is matte. It's beautiful. Sticks around all day. Love the formula. Love the applicator. I mean, look at this shade. It's so beautiful. Love it. I love this. I've spoken about this so many times. You would have probably maybe seen the Smashbox liquid lipstick swatch video. I am properly obsessed with these. Like, I love this formula. Let me know which of these you like the most and which you think is the most wearable, which you would wear, why you like the shades, that kind of stuff. And let me know also if you enjoyed this kind of video, if you enjoyed this look, if you would recreate this, if this is a wearable thing, or if it's more like LeChelle, maybe you'd wear the dark lips, but most people wouldn't. Anyway, let me know all of that, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. If you have any suggestions on videos, as always, please leave them in the comments. Also, remember to subscribe and turn your notifications on, which is basically that little bell icon next to the subscription button, to make sure that you get notifications every time I upload new videos. I like to upload 2 videos a week, and then this week is obviously special because I've got the winter edit going, and make sure that you see the rest of them. So subscribe so that you can see the rest of them. And I have lots of other videos, and remember, I have the drugstore video or drugstore week coming up, so subscribe for that as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. All the details in the description box, all the products I used on my face. Basically, also, I wrote a blog post about these Smashbox liquid lipsticks, so I will link that below as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.